And then you guys can see the trash on my counter. And then hopefully it'll stay good and I will turn you guys back on. All right. So ready, Travis? I'll reiterate just in case so you have it on here. Orange paper Christmas tree, like literally every time I go to make the shape of the Christmas tree, the three things, it's construction paper, bright green construction paper, but it's just the tree. Like there's no bulbs or anything like that on it. I don't know who the lady is, but I don't feel like she was ever very tall. However, her energy is like doing this, pulling in smaller and smaller, but not in a bad way. She's just doing the things she needed to do. And now she can go forward. Then for some reason, I don't know how to describe these. Hopefully I'm going to describe them right. You know, like the velvet smoking jacket shoes. Does that make sense? Like the velvet shoes, they're red. They're like a maroony red color. For some reason, I feel like they were somebody's favorite thing and everybody made fun of him for it, but he still wore them all the time. They even have like the longer toes, and it's really funny. Like, I think they're cool, but it's so weird. I started seeing letters, big B and then a K, but there's nothing in between. But it's like a big B and then the K is like this, and I don't know why. What's funny is just because I know some of the stuff about you, because I've done a few readings for you, Travis. I feel like moving is not an issue at this point. It's kind of a moot point. It's like a contentment. And I think that you feel it, but you aren't ready to accept it yet. And it's not even so much moving as it is just shifting. Because I think you just need to shift. You don't need to physically move yourself somewhere else. Okay? Sorry, my phone's going to keep going off. Every time I try to focus on your energy, it's like it goes down like that. It gets pulled down like that. You're letting something drag you down too far and too fast right now. And for some reason, it's almost like it hits your energy and it yanks it down. Like that. Hits your energy and it yanks it down. So what I would say is you need to find the steel rod that holds your energy up, Travis, because the lady with the tree, it's like she had been the one holding your energy up, but now that hers is moving and shifting somewhere else, it's allowing yours to get pulled down. So you're going to have to find that steel rod. You have to find the steel rod, Travis. It's so funny. I have a feeling you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go back and forth with these. Jennifer Goodway. Where are you? There you are. All right. So Jennifer Goodway, I have medium bag for you, girly. So if you guys order an intention bag, just know that it does include shipping. Okay. All right. So I have a medium bag for you. Everything in and around me is going to smell like Blue Lotus. I'm just letting you guys know. If you guys have never smelled Blue Lotus, So I'm putting a piece of ancestor money in here. I'm folding it towards the practitioner. Putting lotus on it to bring money to you. I'm putting this massive piece of serpentine in there. This piece of dendric agate, dendric opal. Big piece of rose quartz. Ooh, big piece of tiger's eye. It's actually a really interesting piece of tiger's eye. That one caught my eye way down in there. Black tourmaline. And a peach moonstone. And this mookaite keeps grabbing my face. You know what? I feel like there's one more thing. There we go. Total light. And a piece of blue apatite. Yeah? Yeah. Blue apatite. Now I gotta find where to put my pen again. All right, Vern, this is not funny. You know, I just realized they all went back there and left me up here alone, all by myself. I'm gonna figure out how to keep these separate. Okay, I need some either mailing bags or something like that, a way to keep these bags with who they go with. Very active back here. Well, I'm glad y'all came back here and let me up here by myself. I am not scared of up here. I love it here. All right. Miss Jennifer, I got yours right here, girlie. I'm gonna find a way to put a name on it so that way they would know whose it is. All right, there's Miss Jennifer's. So, Felicia Dawn. You ready, Miss Felicia? Yeah? The energy has been weird all weekend. All right. So, Miss Felicia, with you, I got hit with several things at the same time. You hear the noises behind me? One of the main things is there were two things that hit me literally on top of each other at the same time. Stop being so hard on yourself and give yourself the love that you give to everybody else. So I'm not quite sure what this means. And of course, it's not for me to know. It's for you. But I keep seeing this interesting shape. And it's almost like if you took a star, like if you had a star that was metal, like outlined in gold metal, and then squished it and then cut it in half. So it's just like this elongated part like that. And it's like super squished. So I don't know what that is, Felicia. And then I see a blue rose. And then the color purple, like deep, deep royal purple. And then that kind of morphs into an iris, the flower, the big petals. And then there's grapes. And then a dove. So whatever it is that's going on, Felicia, there's a lot of I don't want to say turmoil. It's like inner turmoil. Does that make sense? Like inner turmoil. So I don't know what that's about, Miss Felicia. And what's even funnier is I picked up a big pink moonstone and have been playing with it while I was reading for you. Stop being so hard on yourself, sugar. Okay? Stop being so hard on yourself. You give everybody else the benefit of the doubt. You give everybody else what they need, but you don't give it to yourself. So you need to do that. Like I said, guys, if you had, so the lights over there, I may have to go turn them all one color, but I don't know where the remote is. It's like catching my eye, driving me up the wall. If you guys have never had a reading from me, a channeled reading, you will have homework with this, okay? You're welcome, Miss Felicia, honey. So, Miss Sarah Beard, you're next. Are you ready? I'm going to go turn the damn AC down. It is hot as fucking here. There we go. So the next thing I have to buy for my shop is a fucking stool for back here because I'm going to die standing up. Just saying what I'm saying. I'm going to die. All right, Miss Sarah, are you ready? You, I want to pick up the serpentine and play with the serpentine. It is kind of loud, but I'm going to die. It's hot in here. The heat was on, even though it's 73 in here. With all the satin in here, it stays really warm. So, yeah. All right, Miss Sarah. I feel like I'm turning my back to YouTube, and I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to. All right, Miss Sarah. First thing I see with you is a big fuzzy sweater, and I'm trying to figure out what color it is. I say big fuzzy. It's a thicker sweater. It's either peach or really light pink, really pale pink. And as soon as I said pale pink, I feel like that's what it is. It's also, for some reason, I heard 80s. And then there's the curls. So whoever the sweater belongs to, they have this beautiful kind of sandy brown curly hair. It's so funny because after I saw the hair, then here's what I see. Sweater again, and then the almost white faded jeans and white high tops. I don't know who this is, but she's really cute. Like little, her nose, the people that have their nose kind of turns up at the end is like the super cute. It's funny. I just see this. She's just standing there like this, like not mad, but just, I don't know. Does that make sense? So.
Yours was an A, B?
Mine's B.
Yours is B?
Be positive. I don't want a lot, just a little. But we don't drink a lot at all. All right. So, Miss Sarah, whoever this is, it's almost like She's standing in the way of something that you're doing that is detrimental to you. So standing in the way is a good thing. Like she's trying to stop you from continuing down this certain road, whatever this is. It's really funny. In a playful way. I'm going to yawn. Those of you guys that have never watched me read, I yawn all the fucking time, mainly because I forget to breathe. She's just standing there. She's just standing there. She has this cute little grin on her face. She's just standing there. So I was hoping that I saw Sarah on here so I could ask her these questions. So the next thing I see, the only way I can explain it, it's almost like the motion of a car driving off. And I know that's not something you really see, but you know what I'm talking about. Like in your mind, when you see a car drive off real fast, that's kind of what I'm seeing, if that makes sense. No car, just that motion of driving off real fast. Second one. Didn't do a good job of covering that up, did I? All right. After the car drives off real fast, it's like there's nothing back here. So, Sarah, what I would say with this is whoever this lady is, she's trying to help you to keep you from continuing to go down the destructive path that you're on. And I say destructive, but I don't think you realize it's destructive. I think that it's just the choices you're making, the situations, the people, etc., are going to lead you down a path where you don't want to go. So maybe destructive isn't the right word. Well, it is the right word because that's what came out of my face. Once the ship sets sail, once everything goes, it's not coming back. So if you don't stop the path now, you're going to keep going until there's no stopping. There's no going back. Okay? The next thing is, the next thing, I'll show you guys in just a second. The next thing, I don't want you guys on YouTube, don't be peeking. The next thing is, there are 3 roses. There's a pink, a yellow, and then a darker pink. The lighter pink is the more prominent than the yellow. Yours is killing me. 3 yawns in one. Holy shit. Sarah, whatever it is that you're doing, like this lady is really trying hard to keep you from doing it in a good way. She's doing it to protect you, okay? Let her protect you. She's there for a reason. This is what we're drinking out tonight. If you guys got a Gala goodie bag, you will get a blood bag. They do have little lids on them. So yeah, you will get a blood bag. These are cute as shit. So where you guys want to sleep?
We're trying to determine. We're trying to figure out if they'll both fit in here.
Because yours is a queen? Or, yeah, they should.
Or if one's in there, one's in here.
That's fun to drink out of a fucking blood bag. I'm sorry.
Make sure you put it tight though, because
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
yeah.
I mean, like I know one of them.
They're scouting where we're sleeping. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's really funny. All right, let me make another bag.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let me go let this one down, okay?
Do you guys decide where we're sleeping?
In here.
In there?
In here.
Oh, in here?
I say it gets too cold in there.
Yeah.
Right now, it is fucking cold.
Oh, well, I just turned the air conditioner on. I'm burning up.
Okay, because it's like, oh my god.
Miss Serinda. I'm doing yours now, love. Is that not the coolest thing? All right, Miss Serinda. I thought it was cool. That's why I got them. I don't feel like it got enough on there. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to get the lights to stop flashing in there because it's kind of fucking me up.
I can just go turn that room off.
Well, no, I don't want to turn the room off because I got a camera in there.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to make them stop flashing.
Well, we just need to find a remote. I don't know where a remote is.
I'll feel it like that.
All right, Miss Serinda. So, big piece of dendritic opal. This beautiful piece of quartz because it caught my eye really quickly. Obsidian, mahogany obsidian. Ooh, red tiger's eye. And for some reason, 3 little pieces of rose quartz. And a very, very pale amethyst and a super dark amethyst. And a soda light. You feel like in the blue you can see more? I think so too. The blue is really good.
For the fountain.
Hmm?
Is that for the lights or for the fountain?
That one's for the lights. So yeah, that's it.
So what do I do? I don't know how to work.
Just go in and hit that, like over towards where it's
That
plugged in.
spot?
Yeah, and that'll just turn them all blue. Yeah, better. Yay! Now y'all won't see all the shadows flashing. For those of you guys on YouTube, we just changed the lights over here. There we go. Yeah, blue is better. All right. Miss Linda Perry, you are next on my list, girl. You ready? You know what? I'm gonna do this. If I wipe the sticker off, I'll put a new sticker on it. I'm gonna play with this huge ass blue apatite heart while I'm reading this evening. All right, Miss Linda Perry. So the first thing I see with you is green, like a beautiful, you know, when grass grows, like at the very bottom, if you were to pull it out by the root, it's like white. And then it's this beautiful, beautiful pale green. That's the color I see. This beautiful pale green. And then it's something falling over like this, and it falls from the right to the left. The next thing is a pirate ship. And it's funny, I saw the pirate ship like on the water, and then all of a sudden it turned into a toy. To me, that signifies something humongous that you felt like it's almost like this outlaw aspect of yourself suddenly got shrunk way down. And I don't know what's up, Linda, but as soon as I felt that it got shrunk way down, it's like I got this weird headache across here, like a band, like that really tight. And as soon as I acknowledge it, it went away. So that lets me know it's not mine, it's yours. Don't ignore your gifts because it feels like it was almost like something is like closing across your third eye right there. Don't ignore your gifts. For some reason, you keep shutting them off. You keep pushing them down, putting them back. Because you have ones that are manifesting that you aren't sure are yours or if you're crazy. The ones you used to have, the ones that you're used to are shifting downwards. They're kind of fading a little bit. These new ones are taking the spotlight. I couldn't words for a minute. They're taking the cake. They're taking the spotlight. The next thing I see is red. That's like red tape. I don't know if you have something going on health-wise or what this is, but it's almost like you feel like part of your life is just it's not over, but it's just diminished tremendously. It's not. It's just shifted. It's just shifted. That's literally all, Linda. You're looking at the whole situation kind of incorrectly in a way. Shift your way of thinking, and you'll see the shift in the situation and why it needs to shift. That makes sense? All right, Miss Kathy Mazel, you ready? Good. You are here, Miss Linda. Yay. So did that make sense? Did the health issue make sense? Thank you, Miss Michelle. All right. You're welcome, Linda, honey. Okay, good. I'm glad that made sense to you. My hands now smell like Blue Lotus, so if I do this, it's because I was smelling the lotus. All right. Miss Kathy. The first thing is that there's a tall, thin white tower. It's almost like literally like a needle goes up like that. And it toppled over, just like, okay. And then there are clouds, big, puffy, white clouds, not any storm clouds or anything like that, but like the happy clouds you'd see in like a cartoon or, you know what I mean? Those kind of clouds. The next are hearts. There's all these hearts everywhere. They're all different shapes and different sizes. It's almost like a Valentine's card. It's almost like a Valentine's card. The next thing are two twin beds side by side with wooden headboards and blue like blankets. And then there's a white guitar. And then there's a wolf. So I don't know who the wolf represents, but it represents somebody there. It's very interesting. It's a shift in their attitude, a shift in their way of being. Like they're not the same person they used to be, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. All right, let me do another bag and then I'll go back and I'll do. All right. Let me do Miss Amy Walker here. You're welcome and happy birthday. Look at them all in there trying to figure out where the beds are going to go. What are they doing? They're cracking me up. I see y'all. That was funny. Hey, I ought to go in and scare them. You want me to go in and scare them? I'll go in and say, hey, they just saw something in there. Should I? Should I do that? Oh my God. Hey, they were seeing something in the ceiling in there. It's just, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to fuck with you guys.
I'm trying to focus. He was like not gonna go.
I almost really upset Tiffany. I don't know if y'all probably couldn't. Oh no, they couldn't see her face. I don't think y'all could. Did y'all see her?
Did y'all miss Tiff's face?
Dude, her whole body dropped to the floor.
Dude,
Her-
I just thinking about it. Oh my god. It's amazing. Do we have to?
I love you, Tiff.
You.
She's like, fuck you, I'm going to the hotel. Oh God, that was funny. That was funny. Hey, you were 13% Viking earlier. I would say that's got you at least at 14. So we went and got our hair cut, right? And Tiffany got the back of her neck shaved, and she said, I'm now 10% Viking.
If she makes it through the night, she's a full 25%.
Yeah, if she makes it through the night, we're going to let her be a full 25%. All right, Miss Amy, I put some ancestor money and then a soda light in there. And then this huge chunk of black tourmaline. Big prenite. 2 prenites. A mookite. And a red jasper. Tiffany might legit not ever come to see me again. I probably better be nice, huh?
I told Vern let us sleep tonight. He laughed at me.
Oh, do what?
I told Vern he had to let us sleep tonight. He laughed at me.
For you, Miss Amy. That's funny. I have got to get a stool for back here. It sucks standing here this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bring me that. Here, I got it.
What you want, honey?
The step stool over there.
You got it.
I'm gonna sit on it.
Are lesser of the 2 evils,
What?
the door or the window?
She said the door. I don't think she's gonna be able to handle it.
Where are you? Are you guys putting the things in there now?
Yeah.
That's not gonna last long. Yeah, we can never tell them that that was a joke. Or that was not. Oh yeah, they're moving stuff around in there. So that's why the clothes are moving. Also, right above the vent right there, like where the clothes are moving, there's an air vent. Right above the vent back there. Right above the clothes is an air vent. So that's why. My booty's just a little too big for this, but we're gonna make it work because standing right there sucks. All right. Miss Jacqueline Thompson, you ready? Yeah, it was just that. So, all right, Miss Jacqueline. So the first thing with you is water, and then it very quickly shifted to a bathtub. It's so funny. Then there's a shower curtain, and it's really thick, like that thick. Like there's no shower curtain that thick, but it's a deep, deep hunter green. So something is literally grounding you too much and keeping you from being able to go with the flow. Okay. I keep seeing the bathroom. Like I can't get out of the bathroom. It's so weird. I just keep seeing the tub. But even when I push the curtain aside, I still see the tub. What's funny is it's not a normal bathtub. Like the water is super deep. So something is legit keeping you from moving forward, from going forward. Yeah, they're moving everything over so we can sleep in there. Then I see a cat. It's white. And then a yawn. And then a fox. The yawn was not part of your thing. It was just so a white cat and then a fox. But I just see the head of the fox and it's like drawn. You know how you would see it drawn on like a cave or something like that, like with just the line? Yeah. And then I see a buffalo drawn in the same way. And then an arrow. And what's funny is it's pointing to the left and then it shifts and it points Wapperjog. So it starts to the left and then kind of goes down. And then it's like after it went down, then I see it in all 8 positions, like, you know, up and down, side to side, and then catty corner in both ways. See, now I'm cold. So I would take that as infinite possibilities.
You want me to adjust it?
Is what I would take that as, Miss Jacqueline. All right, Miss Justine, are you ready? Hello in New Mexico. Make sure I'm not missing any goodie bags on my list here. Or intention bags, not goodie bags, excuse me. Maybe. All right, well, while that's doing its thing, Miss Justine, are you ready? So with you, there's a staircase. And it's like to the side in the dark. It's a little tiny staircase that goes up, like little tiny staircase. So the stairs get wider as it goes up. So you've got to yawn. You've got to take the risk and have the courage to take the first couple of steps up before you can see where it starts to do this. Because once it starts to do that, it turns into this beautiful, massive, like grand staircase. That is the weirdest sound. Hearing it back there and hearing it on there. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so after the staircase gets bigger, it gets brighter. But then it gets bigger again and it's dark. So don't be afraid of these darker areas. We all have to go through these darker areas to get where we need to go. And then I see a circus tent. It's orange and white. And there's no opening. And then I see it's almost like the bottom comes up a little bit so somebody can get in. Sometimes you have to make your own opening. Sometimes you have to make your own opening. Now I'm just watching them because it's funny. This is really funny watching them do this. Sorry, you guys on YouTube can't see. I'm watching them and the other cameras blow up the air pumps. It's really funny. It's not a vacuum. It's the air mattresses. Both of our air mattresses have built-in pumps on them. Because if you guys have never tried to air up an air mattress with a foot pump, that is dumb. That is dumb. All right, Miss Justine. So after the circus tent, after inside the edge of the circus tent, it's like, yawn. I saw a deck of cards and they're like index cards. And as soon as I saw the deck of them, the pack of them, it's like, then I see them on the floor. I don't see them fall. I just see them up here and then suddenly on the floor. But they're not spread everywhere. They're just in a short little area. So it's almost like where you used to be real collected, and focused. Now your focus is like kind of split and everywhere. It's just all over. You need to find out how to get your focus back, Miss Justine. Then I see a rope. Just a straight rope right down the middle like that. It's not as hard as you think to get your focus back. I promise. It's not as hard as you think. So, I'm curious. What is it you're holding yourself back from? What is it you're holding yourself back from? You don't want to take the steps and move forward. And with you, it's almost like a disconnect up here somewhere. Because when I was trying to focus on getting to the circus tent, getting in the circus tent, going up the stairs, things like that, it's like I couldn't. Does that make sense? It's almost like I couldn't. I had to force myself to think about it. So your focus is really it's really scattered. So you got an intention bag, but it didn't ask you for your address. Let me look, Cal. So if you got a bag and it didn't ask for your address, just send us a message with your address, okay, love? So I got you. Getting your focus back. Damn, y'all are killing me. That or the energy here is killing me.
Energy.
Getting your focus back is not as hard as you think, but it's going to be a matter of moving that rope. And that rope is humongous and heavy. Okay? What I would say is to move it a tiny bit at a time. And don't feel like you have to move the whole rope right now, far, far away. Tiny bit at a time. Okay? Y'all are wiggling the camera.
I'm sorry, what?
Y'all wiggling the camera.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine. I'm just making fun of you. All right, Miss Andrea Bailey, let's make your bag. You've been foggy. Is that why it was hard to concentrate? It's almost like it's all right here in your face, right? All right in through here. So you try to concentrate and it's like your whole head just plugs up and you can't think, you can't see, you just feel completely empty. So, all right, Andrea Bailey. Thank you for the goodies. Oh, I had them right here. Stuck in the fog. I would look up what a rope represents because the fact that it's humongous is a problem. All right, Miss Andrea, the first thing I'm putting in here is this huge piece of cracked quartz. It's actually a really cool piece. Then I'm putting in some green jade and some blue jade. And then a piece of mahogany obsidian. 2 little pieces of prehnite. Red tiger's eye. India gabbro. A piece of raw amethyst. You're welcome so much, Miss Justine. And Sunshine there is right. You're not the only one that's been in a fog. There's a lot of us that have been in a fog, that have been super foggy brained with all of the things going on in the world, all of the spiritual things going on. It's a bit insane. All right, let's see here. Really? I'm not even reading. All right. Where did I put my pin? There it is. Miss Teresa Dewsbury. Yeah, I don't think anybody has. All right, Miss Teresa. So YouTube, I'm going to see if I can turn you back around so you can watch the cameras instead of watching me and my back. Let's see. Fingers crossed. There we go. All right. So YouTube is now the cameras in the shop.
Maybe. We had a problem when saving for the form for the address, so we just corrected it. So it's just now asking for the address.
Okay.
So anybody who placed an order needs to go ahead and email the site.
Okay. Okay. If you guys have an order for a goodie or a intention bag, will you please message your shipping address to the site? Because apparently it wasn't taking anybody's address there for a minute. So, Teresa, the very first thing I'm going to put in yours is black tourmaline. Sodalite, dendritic agate, this beautiful light piece of mookaite, peach moonstone. I feel like I want to put a second tiger's eye in there. I don't know why. So we're going to put prenite. I'm going to put the second tiger's eye in there. A second prenite and a rose quartz. So rose quartz and a second prenite. So just message the site. Say, hey, I ordered an intention bag. Here's my shipping address. All right, Miss Teresa, there's yours, honey. That's why I wanted to say them out loud, so that way you guys could. Wish my computer would work. There we go. All right, Miss Amanda Gilbert. So a lot of the goodie bags will have intention bags in them. They won't be as big as these. Gotcha, Miss Amy. Is that the shipping address you want? No, if it asks for your address, guys, you should be good. You're welcome, girl. All right, Miss Amanda Gilbert. We have a huge pink moonstone. India Gabbro. Ooh, let's do this big piece of serpentine because it's really cool. Blue jade. Mookaite. I'm having a hard time picking which one of those. Let's go with this one. Red tiger's eye. Black tourmaline.
Everything's frozen.
Hmm?
Yeah.
All right. Everything's frozen. So here's what I grabbed you, Miss Amanda. So this is a nephrite stone. I also grabbed you larcovite, a big, huge piece of larcovite, which is black labradorite. A big, massive chunk of hematite. New money's coming out. Let me go get the name of that one again, because that's not right, because this is nephrite jade. Let me go get the name of that other one. I had it in my brain, and it fell out by the time I got back over here. Narmada stone. It is a Narmada stone. I'm also going to put raw amethyst and a raw rose quartz in there. This thing is heavy as shit. And this big fucking piece of sodalite. Yo's gonna weigh a ton, Amanda. All right. So that was Amanda Gilbert fixing to do Amanda Navarro. I'm burning up again. I mean, it's 70 degrees in here. I don't know how I'm burning up.
It's the energy. It's flowing weird. It goes from freezing to burning up to freezing. These are ready to ship.
Mm-hmm. These ones are ready.
Oh, they smell so delicious.
I've been rubbing Blue Lotus on them all. All right. I'm going to take off my boots. I got to eat some more here in a minute. All right.
How do we feel about this?
Yeah, I'm done with the Cali lava, the lava on the top. This one up here. Yeah.
The rest
I'm
of them
not
you're
done
still
with
working
those.
on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to find you some space to keep working. That's all.
I mean, you can take them back there if you want. I just need to
That's okay.
somehow
I'm just
keep
gonna
them
take what
separate.
you're
Does
not
that make
working on.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just take what you're not working on. You're not working on the blood bags, right?
Right.
Okay.
I was like, what do I walk over here for? My soft feet. I love making these. You guys have no idea. Good night, love.
Moon lava.
All right. Big old piece of beautiful serpentine. Big tiger's eye. Black tourmaline. Peach moonstone. Big India gabbro. Let's do jade, green jade. Sodalite. Big red jasper. Cute little piece of prenite, just sticking itself right there. Let me see. Yeah. Will you give me the points? So we're gonna do a yellow jade mushroom, opalite mushroom. Ooh, carnelian mushroom. there. So this would be a ruby kyanite point. No, wrong. Open. Right there. You hear that? I hit the thing, good chunk. There's a nice Amanda. All right, Miss Natalie Ebert, you ready?
Here, boss. Can I give you this?
Sweet.
Thanks.
How everything is going to smell like Blue Lotus. So a white shadow is usually just a mist. Sometimes entities show up as that, but. And I don't mind sleeping on camera, so we may go ahead and put it on there. I will leave YouTube going as long as it wants to go. So we're going to start off with a big, huge piece of cracked quartz for you, Natalie. Mahogany obsidian. Beach moonstone. Weird, cool black tourmaline piece. Looks like a tornado. Ooh, that's a pretty piece of red tiger's eye. Blue jade. I don't know. I feel like you need a second piece of blue jade. Okay. Red jasper. Big piece of prenite. Big green banded opal point. Strawberry quartz mushroom. Dalmatian mushroom. And a Narmada stone. Yeah, that's what I needed, was the Narmada stone. Oh, yay! I'm trying to carry some tumbles that are not normal. Does that make sense? Like, of course I have some normal, but some that are not normal. All right. All right, Miss Andrea Viennes, you ready? Everybody gets the ancestor money. All right. Big piece of black tourmaline. Big tiger's eye. Big mahogany obsidian. Ooh. Dendritic opal. Cracked quartz. Red jasper. Blue apatite. Ooh, big piece of mookaite. Soda light. I am actually not sure what this point is, but let's see if I can show you. I think that it's really, really pale green onyx just because of the banding. So opalite and a malachite mushroom. Really, really pale amethyst and a really deep amethyst. Rose quartz. Oh, there you go, love. Yeah, onyx is beautiful. I've got some beautiful banded onyx mugs over there. You're so welcome, sweetheart. All right, then I've got, I don't know whose this one is. It just says VIP list. Oh, this would be Miss Morgan Henny. Okay, I'm like, I don't know who this is. I don't know either, but that's what it says is VIP list. So I was like, I don't know who this is. I actually had to open it. It's so funny. Aw, good night, Natalie, honey. Long for the world here. I don't even know what time it is. 11:23. All right. So let's start off with this dendritic agate right here. Oh, that one's pretty. It's actually got like a little weird hole in it. Serpentine. Ooh, big piece of blue jade. Mahogany obsidian. India Gabbro is also called the Merlin stone, not Merlinite, but Merlin stone. Really interesting, weird triangle shaped piece of prehnite. 2 rose quartz, black tourmaline, for some reason another prehnite, and weird shaped prehnite. Okay. Keep getting drawn to the blue jade for you, but I'm like, no, you already put one in there. Red jasper. Okay. Blue aventurine. Super little clear quartz mushroom. This is unikite. It's really pretty. It's only got like orange on one side. And a honey calcite point. Everybody needs honey calcite. I also feel like there's one more thing. So we're going to put this in there. It's another piece. It's a piece of green jade. All right, Miss Morgan. There you go, sugar. All right, Miss Michelle Elms, you ready? I'll do some more here in just a little bit. Like the energy was the whole brain, like trying to channel, like pulling my face off. Miss Michelle. Here we go. All right. Big, really cool piece of black tourmaline, red tiger's eye. For some reason, I feel like you need 2 pieces of the sodalite. Mahogany obsidian, red jasper, blue aventurine, little highlight mushroom. I hope it's comfy. So I get my blue lotus from a wholesaler.